Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Big Little Killer by Randall. So these are standard little killers, if you know that. Those are the rules, but I'm going to go over them carefully here. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these clues outside the grid with diagonal arrows. So you look at the cells that the arrows point at. So for example, this 7 with the arrow diagonally here, it points at these 4 cells. This 17 points at these 3 cells. What it's telling you is the sum of those cells. So these 3 cells sum to 17. Now, there's no additional non-repeat rules at all for little killers. So we could repeat like a 6 here and a 6 here. But of course, Sudoku prevents you from doing all 3 6s. But we could do like 6, 6, 5, for example, and that would be fine. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. So actually, I think I may have accidentally given away this clue, but if you think about it, it's pretty large. So when you see a clue that's pretty large for a small number of cells, the best way to think about kind of the maximum that could go in there is these 2 cells have to be different because they share a box. And so the biggest 2 digits that could go in there is 5 and 6. And then the biggest digit that could go here is 6. Now 5 plus 6 is 11, plus another 6 is 17. So we have to have this 5-6 pair, and this has to be 6. We have to be the exact maximum. This 6 is pretty small, but so here's how to kind of think about that. This could be a 1-2 pair adding to 3, and then this could be a 1. So it makes the minimum total 4. So we need to add 2 to that, right? So we could just add 2 here. We could make this as big as 3. So we call that 2 degrees of freedom, if you want the terminology. But it means that this can be 1, 2, or 3, because this can be as much as 2 higher. Now, if you think about it, one of these could be 1 with another 1 here. That's 2, right? And so we could be up to 4. So you can see that that does allow us to add 2 to the 2s. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the best we can do there. Now the 7 might be more limited. We got to think about it. This could be a 1-2 pair, adding to 3, and this could be a 1, and this could be a 1. So this could be 3, 4, 5. So again, we have 2 degrees of freedom here. So these can go up to 4. These can go up to 3. Now I think that flows us to these are a lot of low digits, but I don't think we can do anything. I might want to take them together, but let's look at this 8 first, because we may not need to. Actually, the 8 is... We know the minimum is 4, so we actually have 4 degrees of freedom for the 8. So that's not going to be helpful to mark up right now. But one thing we can do with little killers is we can take them together. So we know that the sum of these 3 are 6, and the sum of these 4 are 7, which means the sum in total of all of these green cells is going to be 6 plus 7, which is 13. So if we think about this, this could be 1, 2, 3. Adding to 6. In fact, let me do that. This could be 1, 2, 3 adding to 6. This could be 1, 2, 3 adding to 6, and this could be a 1. And if we do 6 plus 1, that is 13. So actually, this entire green blob has to be the minimum, which does force this cell to be 1. And so there's a 1 up here. These are going to be 4, 5, 6. These are going to be 4, 5, 6. The 6 gets placed here. All right. I don't think we need the green blob right now. This being 1, let's see. I don't know that we can reduce this further or that we need to. Let's take a look elsewhere. We have this 14, and this is pretty low. So the biggest this could be is a 5-6 pair. We're not worried about how it resolves. Just 5-6 pair is 11. So this could be the 3, yeah. So if you think about it, the biggest this can be is 3, and the biggest this can be is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. So this has to be the 3. And this has to be a 5-6 pair. There's no other way to do it, because this can't be any bigger due to the 7 clue. So that resolves our 4 and 5 here. That gives us our 4 here. These can't be 3s. This being a 3, that's pretty big. Okay, we can resolve this 5, 6 as well. So we already have this as 3 and this as 1. That adds to 4. So these 2 need to add to 3, right? 3 plus 1 is 4. We need to get to 7. So these 2 need to add to 3. The only way they add to 3 is if they're a 1-2 pair. So not only are they reduced to 1 or 2 only, but they are a 1-2 pair. One of them is 1, one of them is 2, because that's the only way we're getting 2 digits to add to 3. Because 3 is an odd number, so you can't use the same digit twice. So this being a 1-2 pair, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So if this is a 1-2 pair, this cell can't be 1 or 2. because it'll see whichever one's 1 and whichever one's 2. It sees both of them. That means this has to be a 3. That's a 2. That's a 1. That makes that 2 and 1. Because again, that had to be a 1-2 pair. This is 1, 2, 3 adding to 6. That does work. All right. This sells a 3 for the box. This for the column, this is a 1. And then we need a 2-4 pair here. Let's make sure, yeah, this 14 did work out. Oh yeah, we made it work out. 5 is pretty big for this 15. These 3 add to 10. These 2 add to 7. Okay. These 2 add to 7 because we have the 1 already. So we know they're different. So we can't do 1 plus 6 because the 1 and the 6 are gone. We wanted to do 2 plus 5. This would be the 2 and this would be the 5. In fact, let me just double check what this pair is. This is a 1. In fact, the 1 is placed a 2. So we have a 1-2 pair there. This is, in fact, let's start with this. This is 3, 4, 5. So if we want to add to 7, we could do 3 plus 4. We cannot do 4 plus 3. This already sees a 3. So that can't be a 4. Or we could do 5 plus 2. All right, so that's how we're adding to 7. And then we also have this 15 clue. We already have 6. So these two need to add to 9. So 3 plus 6 doesn't work. This can't be 6. So this has to be a 5 plus 4. That gives us the 3 and 4 here. 5 plus 2 is 8. Perfect. Okay. Get the 2 and 4 here. This sells a 1. Up here we need 2 and 3. They go like that because of that 2. And then down here we need 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 5, giving us 6 and 5 here. This is the 4. We need 3 and 6. That's 6. That's 3. And we're done. Finished with the deet doot in the corner. Nice. All right. Nice demonstration of little killers, Randall, especially the kind of break-in where you need to combine these two sums and they end up minimized. So taking them on their own, seemed like there were a lot of degrees of freedom, but it kind of clues you in that, you know, these clues share these two boxes. So they kind of put pressure on each other. So thinking of them together really helps think about what the possibilities are without having to like case check a bunch. All right, so let me know how you did. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.